Hey guys, welcome back. So today I went to my cousin's Dholki. It's one of the Pakistani wedding events. So here I just filmed a get ready with me. So starting off, I'm taking my Tarte Maracuja primer and I'm just priming my eyelids with that. Going in with my damp beauty blender, I just blend that all out. Then I'm going in with my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm taking this light brown shade with my E40 Sigma blending brush and I'm just gonna blend that in my crease using windshield wiper motions and circular motions. Going back in with the palette, I'm picking up this matte orange shade and I'm just placing that right under the crease color. It's okay if you put some on your lid because we're going to go in with a shimmery orange color and just cover that on top of it. Make sure to take your time while blending because we want the crease to look seamless and not have any harsh lines. Going in with the orange shimmery color, like I said, I'm just going to take that with my finger and place that all over my lid and just blend that out with my finger as well. You don't always have to use brushes, guys. You can use your finger anytime. I do it all the time. Taking my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Game Face, I'm just going to take that and put that on top of the orange. This is more of a darker burnt orange and I wanted to go for that kind of look. I didn't want it to be super bright, so that's why I just put this on top of that. Picking up this warm brown shade, I'm going to put that into my outer crease. I want the end to be a little bit darker, so you want to make sure that you go from light to dark. You don't just want to put the darkest color in your outer end. Now I'm taking a darker burnt red almost color and I'm just putting that on top of the other color that we applied to give it some more darkness. To blend everything together, I'm just taking a super fluffy brush and blending the outer ends as much as I can to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Going in with my Inglot Gel Liner number 77, I'm just going to start lining my eyelids. I usually go for a thin liner, but today I felt like doing a thicker liner, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. If you have a hard time making your eyeliner straight, you can just take your eyelid and stretch it a little bit, so it makes it easier for you to draw your line on straight because sometimes your eyeliner can get all jaggedy and messed up because of the creases on your eyes. So this just makes sure that your eyeliner is perfect and straight. Going in with any makeup remover, just clean the outer end of your wing. This makes sure that you have a straight line, so even if you mess up your eyeliner, it's okay because you could fix it, and it also picks up the excess product. Going in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, I'm just going to dot this all over my face. This is my favorite foundation to wear when I'm going out to a wedding or to a party and I know that I'm going to be out all night or dancing or something like that. This makes sure that my makeup stays in place all day and I don't get oily at all. Going in with my damp sponge, I'm just going to blend that all out. So with this, you want to make sure that you squeeze your sponge in the water a couple of times so it gets all big and fluffy, and then you just want to wring it out about like 10 to 15 times. You want to make sure that it's super wet or else it won't work. I have a lot of people that ask me about this and you have to wet it for it to work right. If I feel like I need more coverage, I'll just go in with my L'Oreal True Match foundation and just put that on the spots that I do need more coverage. I don't put it all over my face. Going in with my favorite concealer, the Maybelline Age Rewind, I'm just going to start putting that on my forehead, but then I realized that I didn't cream contour, so here's me realizing that I didn't do that. Then I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in, I'm not sure what shade this is, I think it's Chestnut, I'll leave it down below, but I'm just going to contour my face, so just taking that around the perimeter of my face, like around my forehead, on my cheekbones, underneath my jawline, on my neck, and just a little bit on my nose. Going in with any duo fiber brush, this is the one from e.l.f. It's super cheap and I love it so much. I'm just going to go in and blend everything out. Now going back in with my concealer, I'm just going to conceal and highlight the places that I usually do. So underneath my eyes and down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and a little bit on the sides of my nose. I do this most of the time when I'm getting ready because it makes my nose look a little bit slim, and I just like the way it looks. I'm also applying this underneath my contour just to clean up any messes that I made, or if my contour is spread out too much. Then I'm going back in with my damp beauty sponge and blending all that out. Going in with my Givenchy translucent powder, I just love saying that, and my mini beauty blender. I'm just going to put that on the places that I highlighted, so underneath my eyes, a little bit on my nose, on the top of my forehead, on my chin, and just, yeah, just let that bake for a little bit. I'm going to take my Maybeline Fit Me powder, and I'm just going to set all the other places that I didn't put the translucent powder. While we're letting our face bake, I'm just going to go in with the Anastasia brow definer and do my brows. So first I like to take the spoolie and just brush out my eyebrows, and then I go in and start filling them in. So most of the time I start in the end. I usually never start in the very front. So this time I didn't start in the end, but I left just a little bit of space and then I started filling it in. I went towards the end and just filled out any bald spots that I have. My eyebrows aren't too bad, but I do have little bald spots. And then I'm like missing a patch of my eyebrow because I've been trying to thread my eyebrows by myself lately, so I always screw up. So I'm just filling that in and drawing that line right there. Towards the front, you want to fill it in very gently because you don't want a harsh line. As you can see, I'm holding the wand towards the very end because this makes sure that you don't push it too hard on your eyebrow, or else your eyebrows are going to look super fake and drawn in. But if you're going for that look, then of course that's okay. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. As a final step for your eyebrows, just go back in with a spoolie and brush everything out to make sure that everything is blended and seamless. Going in with the Lorac Pro eyeshadow palette, I'm taking this white shade right here and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with that. Before finishing off the rest of my face, I'm just going to dust away all that bakage that we did. Going in with the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, I'm just going to set all the places that we cream contoured. So my cheekbones, my forehead, my nose, my chin, and a little bit on my neck. Taking my favorite Milani blush in Rose Diora, I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheek and blend it towards the back. It's okay if you put a little way too much. I usually do tend to go heavy-handed with everything that I do, but it's okay, don't worry, because you can just go back in with your big fluffy brush and just blend everything out. After taking a break from being thug jobby rims, I'm going in and lining my eyes with just any black eyeliner. Going in with the Morphe palette and picking up that same orange shade we used, I'm just going to blend out that black harsh line. Following that, I'm picking up the lighter brown shade and just blending that out even more. I'm going to coat my eyelashes with mascara just to prep them for my fake eyelashes. Before putting on my lashes, I'm just going to do my lips, so I went in with my Rimmel Spice lip liner and I lined my lips and just filled them in also. I couldn't decide what kind of lip I was going for, so I did put on a couple of lipsticks. You guys obviously don't have to do this if you already know what kind of lip you guys want, but I had no idea, so I just kept putting on a bunch. I went in with my Wet n Wild Think Pink lipstick and put that on top, and then I realized that it was a little too pink, so I went in with my Too Faced Melted Liquefied Long Wear lipstick in Melted Nude and put that on top. And then I thought it was a little too nude for me, so I went in with my Gerard Cosmetics 1995 lipstick and thought that was the perfect shade. After finishing up my lips, I went back to my eyelashes and put on some Ardell Demi Wispies. These are double stacked, so I just put them on. If you guys know any good eyelash glue, please let me know because mine ran out and the one I'm using now really sucks and I'm out looking for a new one. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. To finish off my face, I'm going in with the Becca highlighting palette in Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill, and I'm just going to highlight the usual places. So the top of my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and just on my cupid bow. I'm also taking that highlight shade and putting that in my inner corner and underneath my brow. And after this, the look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!